I really do. I gush over him because I'm full disclosure. I say I voted for this guy long before I knew him. He was my kind of guy, period. It's just, when the product's right, Mike, you just consume the product. He's a great guy. He's the real deal. Everything you see is true from this guy. And he's what I think law enforcement used to be.
Yeah, and they lost their son to a drunk driver just a little while ago here. Are they doing all right with that? I mean, obviously
it's heartbreaking, but I'll tell you what, and I told them this. Mark and Janelle, I've never, you can't ever imagine losing a child, and praise God, I've never had it. But I told them, and I said this from minute one. I mean, they had a tough couple of days ago. It was only a few days before Christmas, Mike.
Yeah.
And they lost their son. He was 21, 22 at the time, and then of course lost the baby daughter, who was 11 months old, and then a few days later lost the fiance. And Carolyn. And anyhow, I said, I've never, and I mean it in my life, Mikey, I've never in my entire life, I've known a lot of people in my life, I've never seen anyone like Mark and Janelle Lamb, how they responded to that and how they looked to God. I've never seen that they were speaking positively, trying for Cooper's life. To be obviously a positive message. He was such a positive kid. He had just got out of trouble, like all of us, Mikey. But so bottom line, Mark and Janelle, I told them, you've survived it like no one I could ever seen in my entire life. And he verified that. So praise God to him. But you've never seen a busier couple, because they're a team, than someone running for the U.S. Senate, and also, by the way, running Pinal County, Arizona. And he's an active guy. And the quote inside scoop, I chatted with him this morning, and I said, have you anything to, for the listeners today? I'll be on with Pastor Mike. And he said, number one, big, huge issue, 40,000 illegal crossers last